Obviously, this is a great moment for our program, and one that we need to celebrate the right way. I think if you look at where we've come, and I guess what amounts to 11 months now, we've had an incredible journey, and I feel like in December we probably hit rock bottom at that point, coming out of last season. And I've said this before, but in those moments, and my partners in there, Candace, I think it's just the strength of the leadership that you're following, Daniel Diermeyer, Candace Lee, the belief they have in what we're doing, and then the special people that surround me to keep me supported and stepping into the fight every day. That's my wife Allison, that's Benny, that's Molly, that's Earl Bennett, who Barton Simmons. I don't know that anyone will actually understand what December was for us, except for that circle. And to be at this moment, 6 wins means a lot. Now, this is a marker for us. It's not an arrival. This is a special win. The other 5 have been special too. We're going to celebrate this the right way, and then we're going to go home and we'll wake up tomorrow and we'll focus on South Carolina, because I never said outright that our goal is to go to a bowl. Our goal is to get everything we can out of this team. And I think with every day we invest more with this group of guys, there's really no limitation on what we can accomplish here through the finish of the season. And what that's going to take from us on our arrival home is a real focus on South Carolina. But I'm proud of this program. I'm proud of today. And I thought that was a really gutsy win. And I thought it took all 3 phases, and it wasn't pretty. And I thought the entire game was a battle for control of the game. And at times they took control, and at times we did. But we synced up at the right time with some key special teams play. Martell had the great return. We had a 14 play, 7-8 yard drive to finish with the touchdown. At that point, you felt like we're going to make it really hard on them to finish out. But a lot of great individual performances in there, and just really grateful for this day.
What was your celebration like in the locker room South?
Well, it was spirited. Obviously these guys know the significance of what today is, and I think in a lot of ways, it's just you can look back from this perch and say we weren't going to be denied this opportunity today, and I feel that way about this team. And so they earned the right to celebrate. They earned the right to be excited, and I enjoyed being right in the middle of it. Jackie spent some time in the middle of it too. This is a family, and I don't know, I got a lot of love for the staff and for the players. So great celebration for a great day in our programs. Climbing really, honestly, for the program, but for this team. A great celebration for this team.
Your defense really linked up the offense today. What would you have to say about their performance? It's only allowed against, SEC.
Well, we've pushed all year because we know and we've known that we're capable of this type of performance. And there's just been a lot of, at times, detail missing in what we're doing. Focus, and it just, those lapses come up in big moments. I was proud of the way we performed on 3rd down. I thought that was a huge correction from last week. I was proud of our run wall. I think 29 carries for 88 yards, if I'm not mistaken, and that's a really good rushing team. So we knew that was going to be an important part of our success today. And we knew their defense was really good too. We talked about this. It was going to be tightly contested. Yard space was going to be hard to find for our offense. We clicked into place when we needed to offensively, and we made some great stops defensively to close it out.
That's why it's December hard to imagine. When you said rock bottom in December, was it a vision? You maybe didn't hear at times.
Well, I've got this weird ability to always kind of see through the smoke, so to speak, and just I knew, if anything, the 3 years in the league had taught me a lot about what we needed to do. I think it was just really important that we make some strategic adjustments to get to get our overarching football strategy pointed in the direction that we needed to be complementary and to control the game offensively. We needed to add some pieces in our team to strengthen at the top end of our depth chart. Again, Candace's effort in helping to do that in this new era. I've talked a lot about that. And I never lost any belief in what we could do. I just think in those moments, you just kind of look at the climb ahead, and it can take your breath away a little bit. But again, I believe in Vanderbilt. I came back because this is such a special university and it's such a special city. It's my home. It's my alma mater. And I just believe that the world needs a strong Vanderbilt football program. And, part of my responsibility is to deliver that. And no matter what the circumstances are that we face, we just keep stepping into it and keep chopping wood. And through that process, we get to celebrate days like today.
Coach, when you were formulating your game plan for attacking Auburn, what areas did you want to take advantage of, and how do you think you were successful in doing that today?
Well, specifically defending them, the run wall was important to us. Again, you look at last week where they had over 300 yards rushing. I mean, you sense that they took the game over running the football. So we just, I didn't think it was going to be anything that was cute. I just thought it was, let's be structured, let's be leveraged, and let's make sure our players have a great understanding of what their role responsibility is within the run defense. That's who we are in general. I didn't want to put them in bad boxes, and so last year, we paid the price for that, and so that was a part of it. And then it became about how do you contest perimeter space. That's a really skilled team, and we knew that in moments we needed to cap their shots. We did that, and a credit to our corners and our safeties for keeping the lid on the top of it. There were yards to be had. We gave up some plays, but that's going to happen anytime you play against a good team. I just thought we had the right mentality, and we came up with the right plays in the right moments, and again, a great team win.
Like you said, that this is a marker. What exactly do you feel out there?
Well, I've said, it's, I'm on record saying what I think this program can be, and when I said it originally, I don't think people understood it, but that's because I don't think people understand me. I don't understand this team and Candace's leadership and what we see at the vision of our future at. I'm a competitor, just like everyone else. When I sign up for something, it's not to do the bare minimum to celebrate, bowl wins or bowl eligibility. We want to win at the highest possible level. And this team is, to me, in that breakthrough phase where we're still learning how to win and how to play together and how to put it together. But I don't want this to be the final chapter for Team 4. I don't want this to be in the end. And certainly when you look at the scope of the program, I see this as another launching point for us. So what I mean is just that we're not going to sit back and celebrate and say that's enough. We're going to go fight for more. And what fight for more means is we turn the page, we focus on South Carolina, we take advantage of the bye week that comes after that. We have a great 2-game finish this season. We go and attack the bowl game, which will be so much fun, but it's not just getting there, you want to win. And then we go and build on the momentum in the off season and all the resources that we can open up and all the things we can do to be aggressive in the landscape. That's what I mean. This is a marker, it's an important one, but this is about how we use this moment, leverage it, amplify it, and go reach for more.
Why is it important to the world for Vanderbilt to be Christian football?
I believe that this is the kind of program where leaders are built and grown. Our kids compete at the highest level in the classroom. It's a top 15 university that challenges them in every way. So you talk about the full development of their personal character, and then again the program character too. We want to build a program that we're proud of the process we put them through for holistic development, to care about people still. This is a world we live in right now that is becoming so short-term and so transactional that we can make choices here at Vanderbilt to build this thing the right way, to pay attention to the fact that we're here to win, and so winning's important to us. But I can make sure that these young people are grown into adults that are ready for the responsibility of being husbands, fathers, and leaders in community. And maybe that mindset for me and that approach, the length through which I see my job and the importance of it, gives me the extra motivation to step in the fight every day to be really good and to do everything I can to deliver a program that does exactly what we want it today, which is impact everything that's to come.
Diego said in his post game that Auburn did not take a chance on him. Why did you take a chance on him?
Well, obviously I have a ton of respect for him, and I hired his offensive coordinator who believed in him too, and that's a special chemistry. But I've said this before. I think the first conversation that Diego had with us, he talked to Barton, and at the end of that conversation, I'm going to mess this up, but Barton, he stopped at the end of the conversation. He's said to Barton, "Listen, tell Coach Lea," and then he paused, and he was really trying to make sure he was coming up with the authentic, genuine, thing you want to say. Tell Coach Lea with me there, we're going to win every game, or something to that effect. And the first time I talked to him, he said, "I look forward to coming and helping you win championships at Vanderbilt." And for anyone who knows Diego, that's not him popping off. That's just who he is. He has a level of authenticity and genuine confidence. He also is an incredibly disciplined process player where he studies the game and puts his time in the work, and all of those things. When he said that to me on the phone, I've had to convince a lot of people a lot of things in this role. To have him and to have a quarterback that sees the same vision is it's really special.
What updates on Nick Rinaldi and Eli Stalin?
Nick's fine. Eli, I'm not sure about him. I think he's okay. I know he was being evaluated. I'm not sure, Rob, so I don't want to comment on that. I don't think anything's wrong with Nick Rinaldi, but I may have an update on Tuesday.
Clark, I guess just the simplest matter. What makes this team unique? What makes this team so wildly different than your average table?
I think they bought into our identity, they bought into our process, and they believe in each other. And I think we've been pushing brotherhood in this program now for 4 years, and I think every place does, but we want it to be something that's genuine and authentic and truly care about one another. And these guys love each other. There's a real love and affection, and they support each other. They challenge each other too, which I think is an important part of this. They're accountable to each other. And I also believe that, again, when you experience success, it gives them the ability to reach further. And so I'm seeing the evolution of our team as we go as well. And that makes me excited for what we can accomplish here at the finish.
One more?
Clark, how big were the special teams today?
Well, in a tightly contested game, it's everything. And I thought Jesse punting the ball was fantastic. Loic covering the punts. Again, you look at the sequence at the end of the game where we were able to pin them and then get a great return by Martell to set up field position for us. Brock with another big kick. So there's a lot to like there. And truthfully, that's the kind of team we are. We're not a team that can play one-phase football. It's got to be three phases. And when they locked into place today, the defense held the line and did what we needed to do because that was a good defense on the other sideline. And we talked last night in my defensive meeting about this being a game that we need to win on our side of the ball. And I credit the players for that. But special teams obviously came up huge, being the bridge between the two phases.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Well, Martell, CJ, you guys want to go at the same time here?
Yep. Yeah.
Congrats, yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks. Watch your
They bring something else right there.